everybody, I'm Alex Jiggly-Gum. Welcome to another Pokemon Go video. It is the last day of August, which means we are going to be ranking every single Pokemon Go event from worst to best. We're going to be ranking these events based on bonuses, features, positive and negative feedback, based on how things were running, how things were not going well. We're also going to be considering participation, because that's a major key. We also have monetization stuff to consider for this list. There was a total of 14, you can argue there was 13, but we are going to say that there were 14 events during the month of August. And yes, I am posting this during Mega Gyarados Raid Day. We are going to be posting a vlog tomorrow alongside with how we did during Rookity Calm Day. So make sure you guys subscribe and hit the bell to see how that went. And also let us know in the comments below, what was your favorite event and what was your least favorite? I think we could all agree that the bottom 4 events on my list, I feel like everybody will agree. So let's start off with the worst event, which is number 14. Coming at number 14 is Go Fest Max Finale. Okay, so obviously this was the most expensive and most unnecessary thing ever. Can we talk about Eternus real quick? Are you telling me we need at least 9,000 candy and 9,000 candy XL? You're all saying it's 8,900. Well, that's the approximate amount, because apparently you need some more to power up the max moves, and you need some more if you want some candy to activate the exclusive adventure effect Dynamax Cannon. Holy crap. It should not be that much, and it should not be that expensive. And also, I understand that we all get one, but like, why y'all gave us crappy IVs? Also, like, we can't Eternamax or Gigantamax. I get it, it's part of the plot, but like, if you have a really terrible IV, what was the point of doing those battles? Also, Gigantamax battles can't be shiny boosted. There was no ticket event. The only thing that was exclusively deluxe was the purchase of the Go Pass Deluxe. And that does nothing but give you candy for like 1/13 of it to power up, which is ridiculous. And number 13 is the Dark Skies event. This is like a pre-max finale, like, come on. Coming at number 12 is Origin Raid Day. This could have been the best raid day in Pokemon Go history, but they ruined it by 2 things. Number 1, they decided to make it super difficult for trainers to get Roar of Time and Spatial Rend. I don't know about y'all, but I felt like it was so much easier to get these during last year's Wild Area and Sinnoh Tour. Call me crazy, but that's what I felt. And number 2, the obvious one, the fact that the shiny odds were screwed up. And then you have this compensation depending on how many raids you've done, and you get like 1 or 2 encounters. Yes, they're guaranteed to be shiny, but like, they're not guaranteed to give you the exclusive moves. If things weren't so, if they weren't so screwed up and messed up, this would have been amazing, but they ruined it. Number 11 is Mega Gyarados Raid Day. Honestly, after the announcement for Tales of Transformation and that we're gonna get Mega Raid Days for the new Megas like Sharpedo, Camerupt, and Metagross, which is what we were all expecting to be featured at the end of this month, it's like, do we really want to go for another Gyarados? Also, I heard a lot of people were skipping out on this, despite the XP bonus. Then again, there's some people that really need to get to like level 50 or higher with the new updates, so now it's like, I'm recording this during the event, so now I'm conflicted if I need to do more raids, because I need more XP. I want to get to level 80. Number 10 is the Sweet Swarm event. This was the most random event of the month, and I felt like it was just unnecessary, considering that we have so much happening. It's like, we had another event overlapping this. It was only for field research encounters for Swirlix and Combi that could be shiny boosted. I will say, I could have ranked this super low, but at least they were shiny boosted, unlike the Origin Raid Day and the berserk amount of battles we did for the max finale. I will say that. But then again, you don't want to end up with like 3 shiny Combi that are male. And then it's like, you want to do some field research tasks from another event like the Cozy Companions. And I think it was also during Fossil Research Day. I don't remember, but I also remember how bad and how forgetful this was. Coming at number 9 is Shadow Kyogre Raid Weekend. Okay, so now we're kind of getting somewhere in the mid. Like, it wasn't as bad as the max finale, but it wasn't like top tier. And I felt like despite the fact that we had a Shadow Shiny release, which is super cool. We don't get the bonuses like a raid day. Do you understand? Like, we could have had a couple more shinies if we had like a $5 ticket and if we also had the same bonuses as a raid day. I just don't know why raid weekends are just so spread yet useless. I don't know. But at least we got one shiny, and it is one of the top water types, so I can't be that upset. Coming at number 8 is the World Championship event. I am not going to talk about the in-person event in Anaheim, California. That was kind of its own thing. Although I regret not going. I literally live like 5 hours from a drive over to Anaheim, so I should have done that. Despite that, we were able to get some stuff. And unfortunately, most of that stuff is recycled. The only thing that was new was Pikachu with a varsity jacket. As much as I hate the scuba look from last year, I prefer that over this mediocre school lunch bully. Coming at number 7 is Fossil Research Day. This featured Tyron and Amora from Field Research. Well, that is at least if we were able to find some research. It was not bad. We got some shiny odds from both Field Research and from the Time Research. However, I didn't like how watered down it was. I don't know if people were noticing this year, but we have noticed that there were some research tasks that were not guaranteed for the research day, considering it's a research day to get Field Research, right? Like, either we're getting some promotions or some decent or other event stuff. I feel like that 3-hour period should have just been strictly Field Research Day research, right? Like, it should be like last year, where every single day was a banger, like the one with Passimian or Oranguru. I don't know. I just kind of feel like this one was just so watered down. They should have fixed it. Coming at number 6 is the Sun-Kissed Shores event. For starters, only one bonus, 2 times XP for raid battles. Which, I mean, right now is a good time to get XP. I just don't know why we're getting more Tatsugiri if they're not gonna be shiny. I just don't understand that. I will say Dondozo making a debut and being a shiny, that's awesome. I just don't like how you have to win a 1-star raid 3 times. Like, that's the task to get a Dondozo, and you have to expect it to be shiny. I have bad luck for the shiny, at least right now, which is ridiculous. Still, I thought it was alright, you know? We had some good spawns. Oricorio was nice, even though we had not all of them globally, but still, we got one shiny off camera, which is nice. I don't know. It was alright. Don't have a lot of strong feelings. Coming at number 5 is the Delightful Days Taking Over event. It's always great to have a Taking Over event. They did bring some new stuff that I was very excited about. Number 1, we got Shadow Giratina from Giovanni. Number 2, we also got Johto starters being shiny eligible from Team Go Rocket Leaders. However, we have until like sometime around September 16th because we have another Taking Over event, so we might as well shiny hunt for some more. I got a Shadow Shiny Cyndaquil, by the way. That's really awesome. But I think the best thing was the shiny release of Shiny Salandit. I did get a shiny. Unfortunately, it's not a male, but I'm not going to talk about my experience being the reason why it's number 5. I just think it was nice. You know, it was a good medium of like things we could do and things we couldn't do. You know, it was great. And also that weekend, you had to choose between the raids, hunting for Shiny Salandit, or doing the World Championship. So I mean, it was not bad. I enjoyed it. Coming at number 4 is Rookity Community Day. Now, I know I played a little bit of this, but I love how we were able to get the shiny family. I just wish that it would have been like a new shiny. It would have been number 1 if they would have just kept it as an unreleased shiny until this point. I mean, we all voted for it, and I should have seen that coming. It was shiny released back in July. That was very sneaky. Coming at number 3 is the Gigantamax Butterfree Max Battle Day. Not only that we had a brand new Gigantamax Pokemon, this was one of the easiest bosses to take down. Like, we just needed like 7 trainers, and we're good. Like, it's super simple. Like, we squish it like a bug. It's a bug type, for crying out loud. Coming at number 2, we have Munchlax Hatch Day. This was arguably one of the best hatch days that we have had in a while. Not to mention, this was the first to be a 6-hour event. And what I did personally, it was overlapped by another event. I took advantage of it by just doing the first half of just hatching certain eggs, and then the last half I was hatching shiny Munchlax. I think I got like 4. One was a 96 shiny like a 96% IV shiny, which is crazy. I love how these hatch days are getting so much better, and I'm so upset that we're not gonna get another hatch day in a while. Hopefully they picked a really good baby Pokemon and that we can hatch some more shiny babies. Like we just said just now, there was another event that was overlapping the Munchlax hatch day, and I thought this was very beneficial for a certain cause. Number one, in my opinion, the Cozy Companions event was the best event in the month of August. I know this is debatable, but let me explain. Number one, shiny Tandemaus from field research and party play. Not only were we given a variety of how to encounter Tandemaus and potentially gain a shiny, but man, I was so happy that we got a shiny after just 29 checks. I didn't think the odds were going to be that good. People are saying it was 1 in 64. Yes, you need to have another friend with you, but it was super exciting to just do those party play. It gave us a reason to do party play, gain some certain counters that we actually need. And the field research, some of these weren't bad. I mean, yes, you need to have a trainer with you, but like as long as you have at least one person with you, the experience is amazing. And worst case scenario, you have the time research, and I'm pretty sure you get some good odds from like good encounters and shinies. Like I got a shiny Charcadet from the time research. As a matter of fact, 7km eggs, which is the next topic. Snom. Yes, it was annoying to hatch 7Ks to get Snom. However, we had the extended hatch bonus where it was just half of the walking. So we got to hatch more eggs at a short period of time and getting all those candies to get Snom. We personally got 2 shiny Charcadet. I think personally I was getting shiny boosted odds for Charcadet low key. And then we got a shiny Galarian Farfetch and a shiny Galarian, what? A shiny Pancham. I was gonna say, that's not a Galarian form. But we got literally every shiny that we got, which is insane. I don't know, there was something about this event that I really participated the most with, and I actually had a good time with this one. Not only this is the end of the ranking video, this is also the end of the delightful days. And just like with the entire 3 months of this experience, we either experienced delightful days or the dark skies. I'm looking at you, Max Finale. I'm looking at you! Well, anyway, that's all the time that we have. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you guys in September. Peace out.